Hey guys, this is Elliot Wave Sage. Let's do a market update. Like always, none of this is financial advice. Always do what's best for you. Just use this for your education and entertainment purposes only. So this is gonna just be a quick video. We're looking for a shallow connector here and a three-wave move, a small bounce, and we should head down to 38,100. All the way down to maybe 37,900. That's where I'd be looking for this to end. Looks like in some kind of 1-2 setup. Potentially. Now, one of the things we'll keep an eye on with the Dow, and I'll erase this as well. There's always a possibility that we get something a little different, where we have a 3, a 4, and a 5, okay, for something like this. And then we come back down a little deeper, probably to 36,009. And we'll want to keep an eye on the weekly picture. And as you can see, we still aren't in that scenario yet, but it's something to keep an eye on. If we continue to sell off hard, we'll have a different degree correction, and that would look something more, I think, like this is what I'm looking, if that's the case. Now, I still don't think that is not my primary, view of the market right now. I still believe we're in a 1-2, off this low, and another 1-2 here. It should be coming to an end in that area that I mentioned. The SPY, same thing here. We're in the first cycle pullback, correcting this first move. We have 3 waves looking for 522, 520. The triple Qs, same thing. 3 swings, we're looking for 451, 448. The IWM did double correct, and that was a risk for the small caps, looking for 199.64, 197.88 IWM. Hang Seng bouncing in 4, looking for 17,849. Bitcoin, I wouldn't be surprised to see it take a quick drop to 65,253 and then find support in wave 2. However, I could call that finished and label this 5 up. So we just have to wait and see. If there's no guarantee that drop in Bitcoin will happen. Oil looks like it's starting to make the turn lower that we've been expecting. Silver pulling back in this in this wave 2, but I believe that will be supported. Gold looks like it's pulling back in a wave 4. Could go a little deeper here. Then I'm looking at the dollar index here, and turning down. There's still a chance it could come up to 105.3, but this is a pretty hard turn, so it may have already truncated here for its wave 3 down. The 20-year hit this area where it should find seller of rates or buyer of bonds. Should be heading lower now. Same thing with the 10-year, the 20-year. The VIX reversing here, I believe we'll be in a lot of sideways chop on the VIX for a while. Then that is the market right now. So looking at just some big household name type stocks. Apple, we did get this wave 2, but it seems pretty shallow. I wouldn't be surprised if we get another dip down to 183. To finish that, Amazon in this wave 2, it's got a very shallow connector. It looks like formed here. Again, wouldn't be surprised to see that dip a little further lower. I don't. Tesla's just, I think, stuck until the shareholder vote, and maybe the pre-market where we're trying to come out of this. We'll have to wait and see, but it's just kind of stuck, boxed in. The price looks like Adobe's down again, and maybe some kind of wave 2. More than likely we're still in this wave 2, but we really need 460 to hold. If that doesn't break, you've got a very shallow connector for a very large move down, and I think the trade is lost, is dead in Adobe. I think this is, if 460 can break, then I think you're looking at eventually lower prices down in the low 300, 200 area later this year, and it's just stuck in the mud here. But this is we'll see if it can pull out of it. No trade in AMD. We're 5 up off the low, but we could see a dip to 155. That would be a good area to pick some up in the low 150s. Nvidia is riding high in the powerful wave 3 of wave 5, but like all good things, eventually this will end, and we'll get a massive pullback that should at least get us back to this $700, $680 area. That would take months to play out, perhaps even a full year, because this is a massive higher degree move. We have not erased divergence yet, so it is still a wave 5. So we are in danger in the semiconductor industry, warning sign. If we can't continue this momentum, we are in danger of a dramatic pullback in this industry and sector. And what does it mean for the market? I don't know. It may have no broader implications for the market, but it is what it is. And then it would be just another dip to buy, right? It'll just be another dip to buy. So the hope the bulls have is a race in divergence, but they're running out of time. Some small caps keeping an eye on. SoundHound getting close to a buy area at 453, 429. RXRX 783, making our way down to 783 here. Don't like that one. Let's take a look at some of the others that we've talked about before. Let's see, how's DraftKings? Again, a big pullback in DraftKings. Could that be a buying opportunity? I believe we're in some kind of flat correction. Looking for low 30s, high 20s eventually to finish a wave 2. ServiceNow was pulling back pretty hard after hours. This could be an opportunity either at 650 or a trade against 683. So it's in a pretty good area soon here. Let's see. Workday took a massive leg lower on earnings, looking for 193, 177. If we can get it, that would be a really good setup in Workday. Of course, GameStop, I don't plan on doing an individual update on GameStop. All I'll say is that we came up off of this low. We made that first move higher. Clearly, the correction is over, and now we're correcting this move. It looks like we've got 3 down here. It could be a triple, but as long as it's above 1760, it should continue higher, finish in some kind of inverse head and shoulders pattern. AMC still is supported here against this low, but we want to keep an open mind that, again, this isn't a connector, and we drop in an A, B, C and come down to 409, 390. It's possible, but this also could be just a massive 1, 2 out. We don't know how it will play out. Robinhood trying to come out, break out of this continuation pattern, and it should continue higher. Let's see here. Looking at, I think I've shown Plug Power trying to come out of this consolidation higher. Individual stocks like Baba, in those, they're just correcting. I had this here. I think this was a better way to label it. Could be some kind of flat here. It's tough to say where it will eventually find support, but I do believe it will find support and come out. Baidu is in a buy area, should be bouncing soon. be really surprised to lose that low because this would be a massive connector for this entire move, which would really be lights out for Baidu if that were to happen, break that low here. And NEO is, I think it was green yesterday, yeah. So I think it wants to turn out of this, come out of this soon. Hopefully we can get some wave 3 action soon. And healthcare, you've got mRNA pulling back in wave 4. There's nothing in healthcare. Consumer staples, like Celsius on this pullback to 61 if we can get it. For those of you, keep an eye on Cocoa 2477. If we break 28, it could really run. Monster, want to get that lower at 44. Obviously, with the Dow selling off, the industrials could be an opportunity. Caterpillar showing a potential opportunity at 311, 298. Cummins should be close to a buy opportunity in the 260s, 250s as well. And I don't like trading any of the other industrials that I was looking at. I think Mosaic is getting close to a buy from a major downtrend. Here, major downtrend, 2685. In fact, that may be the low right there. But if we can push into this area, it could be a long-term investment opportunity. Consumer discretionary. Chipotle could find support in a day trade here, in a 3-wave move in a day trade, but it's so extended, it could be correct in a bigger cycle, so it could really, it's really a lot of risk here, but using my system, it should bounce. You should get some kind of bounce here. Let's see. Lululemon did break down, extend that flat, and we are grinding lower. I'm looking for 190, 188 as a long-term investment opportunity. Kava continues to show amazing support, and it hit a buy area intraday and like essentially went vertical. 74. I think it's investors are getting too emotionally attached to it. So I wouldn't recommend chasing it here, but you guys are going to do whatever you want to do. But I think it's it's dangerous to chase this price action. And then there's some retailers really doing well. Dick's Sporting Good broke this high, so I do like it to buy the pullback. And if we can get a pullback here to 221, 220, I would like to go long on this 3-wave move. So keep an eye on that for another setup. And then I'm keeping an eye on this Abercrombie Fitch. I've been hearing a lot about how it's really been running hard, and we can look at the chart. Significant movement higher, and so of course I like to buy a 3-wave pullback on these type of bullish, really super bullish charts if we can get it. All right, guys, that's all I've got. Good luck trading, and we'll talk later.